Yeah, so because you're not the real Jews. Okay, hold on. Where's Gad at? Where's Gad?
Are you?
Yeah, I am. I am a Jew.
Where are you from?
What do you mean? I'm from Jerusalem.
Your last name?
What do you mean? I have a slave last name. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Wait, now you're gonna run. You're a so-called fake ass Jew. Okay?
You're a rat.
You're a rat.
Slavery.
Yeah, and you're going into slavery, you piece of shit. You're going into slavery. You're going into slavery. Do you know you're going into slavery? Go get Revelation 2 and 9.
Biblical scripture.
Get Revelation 2. Get Revelation 2 and 9. Get Revelation 2 and 9. You're a devil. You're the devil that the Bible speaks of.
This is Revelation chapter 2 and 9.
Come back over here.
I know thy works and tribulation
Atalo Yehudi. Okay?
and poverty.
Kuzarim. All right? Idomi Caleb. All right, you're a rat. All right? Where's the other tribes at?
He's Benjamin.
You ain't Benjamin.
That's the first time I heard that shit.
Now they'll say that. You say that they say Levi, or they'll say Benjamin. Okay? You don't know what the word Benjamin means. He kind of looked like he could have been from the tribe.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he might have been from the north.
Yeah, he kind of he had a north look to him. Okay? But he's a goddamn rat. Oh, what's your last name? Does that make you a Jew or not? Does your name make you a Jew or not? Okay, no. You have to be a Jew according to lineage. Okay? Not according to your last name. That proves that we're the Israelites, because the Israelites will be brought into captivity. Okay? And I have my last name is so-called Dutch. Okay? All right? My last name is so-called Dutch, and my worldly name, and and the Dutch had their hand in the slavery.
Yep.
All right, you have something called the Dutch Gold Coast. All right, they were trading slaves, man, bringing slaves over there to the West Indies, man. And who funded the so-called slave trade? Who had the money that was making the ships?
The tribe of Amalek.
It was Amalek, the so-called Jew, man. So you can run, but you can't hide. All right.
Precept.
Okay, and if you're an Israelite, if you're a Jew, won't you debate your cause? Okay.
Exactly.
Piece of shit. This damn dog. Go ahead. You Edomite. Go ahead.
Damn devils. Romans 9 and 26. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people.
Where was the place that we were saying we are not my people? It's America. Okay? Bugged out. Go ahead.
There shall they be called the children of the living powers.
You know what she wants, man. Read it again, brother.
It says, this is Romans chapter 9 and 26. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people.
So this is the place where it said you are not my people. And you have other mainly Amalek. I mean, it must be a heavy rat community down here, man.
Yeah.
A heavy rat. I mean, we seen them like nobody's business, man. And you know they have the choice land here too, okay? And you Edomites, man, y'all look through, man. Y'all going into slavery, man. Y'all gonna be in the fields, okay? Y'all gonna be on all fours just picking rocks. I'm gonna have just some slaves, man, just moving rocks from one side of the plantation to the other side. That's be your only job.
For no reason, though.
You know, for no reason. Just because I want to see. And then if you don't meet your motherfucking quota, we gonna chop you up. Okay? And we're gonna manipulate the elements, we're gonna put your ass back together, we're gonna beat you, do it again. Okay, come into your mind. Get ready for slavery, Esau. Okay? Hey, Esau, man. Hey, look, man, I love it. Esau's ready, man. What's wrong with you fucking niggas, man?
How are you not alive? Hey, the spirit ain't dwelling with you, man.
How are you not alive when the so-called white man, this nigga's out of here? Okay? He's out of here. Look at his spirit. He's demoralized. The so-called Jew, he can't even debate his cause to say that he's a Jew. Okay? He knows he's been told he's been being told for the last how many years that the apostles been here preaching that he's a goddamn imposter. Okay? And we're the true Israelites, okay? And you got brothers from the tribe of Judah that are real Jews. You got tribes from the tribe of Benjamin. Okay, you got tribe from the tribe of Levi, Gad, Asher, Naphtali, okay, Reuben, okay,
Ephraim,
Manasseh, Zebulun, Issachar. Where's all the other tribes at? You pieces of shit. Are you Edomites? You Amalekites? Okay, you're going into slavery according to the scriptures, and the scriptures tell us that you are the chief. You are the chief of the chief of the synagogue of Satan, the chief house. You're the chief nation that puts wickedness in the planet Earth.
They say he is spoiled and his brethren and his seed. Salaki, I'm just roughly paraphrasing where it says his seed is not spoiled, but his brethren and all them are. I forgot what scripture that is, but that's going into how Esau, they don't even share to the rest of their tribes.
They're low life.
Yeah, that's why the so-called Russians, they don't like y'all ass. All right, and all these other Edomite nations that are going to turn on America, all right, which is ran by the fake Jews, all right, but they're privy to the to you fake Jews out there, all right, because you guys are not sharing the wealth, all right. That's why it's called the 1% bankers, because you guys try to keep it into that family line. That's why you got a bunch of low-level Edomites over here, because all right, these Edomites in America are the children of the Edomites in Europe. Right.
Yeah, you're a low-level Edomite. If you're down here by the, what do they call the fisherman's wharf? If you over here by the wharf, man, you're a low-level Edomite, man. You're a low-level Jew.
3 times loser, not 2 times loser. 3 times.
You gonna just lose for 1,000 years, man. All right, and then the ultimate loss is just your remembrance being wiped away from the planet Earth. Okay, no more Edomites.
That's right. For you.
Go ahead.
Romans 8:31. What shall we then say to these things? If the Most High be for us, who can be against us?
So who can be against us? You can lock us up. We're going to get right back out. You can kill us. The Most High is going to raise up another man. And those who died in the Lord, they're gonna come back with Yahweh Shai. So we already won.
Can't lose.
Can't lose. We cannot lose. Okay, we're on the winning team. Okay? Have you just been on a winning team? A flawless victory. This is going to be a flawless victory. Okay. All right, with Yahweh Shai coming back like my man Thanos. It was a flawless victory, man. Thanos, it was a flawless victory. Okay. Go ahead.
All right, this is Job chapter 20 and 28. The increase of his house shall depart, and his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath. All right, so it says that word, when you look up the word economy, it goes into the household. All right, because Esau, as you can see, his economy is on a precipitous decline, man.
Right, that's right.
All right, the value of his Federal Reserve note, all right, is about to crash, basically, man. And what is the money to a nation? The money is the blood circulation, all right, for a nation. And that's about to crash. So that means America's about to turn to shit. So Job 20:28, it says the increase of his house shall depart. All right, so all the goods that America's going to be doing, that shit's going to come to naught, because all these nations are going to kick America to the side, all right? It says that they shall make America barren, man. All right, and then once America crashed, they're not going to be sending no type of support. All right, America's basically going to be on its own, man. That's why they're going to have these martial law troops out here trying to get everybody in order, but really it's going to be straight chaos, man. It says, and his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath. Yeah, his goods shall flow away, all right? America's going to be made barren, man.
You ready for slavery?
Yeah, get ready for slavery, you so-called white people, man. All right, the Lord hates you. Go ahead. You have something?
Big ass hunch in your back.
Verse 29, it says, this is the portion of a wicked man from the Most High, and the heritage appointed unto him by Yahweh. All right, so this is the heritage of a wicked man, all right? All right, you're going to lose all your substance. You're going to lose your kingdom. All right, everything is going to be taken from you. Then you're going to go into slavery. All right, that's going to be the portion of a wicked man. All right, and once America gets destroyed, that's going to be a monument to show you this is the border of wickedness. All right, and we got the simple of our people. They're just going to die and come back through reincarnation, man. All right, then you guys are going to understand once you guys hit the spiritual realm. Y'all going to be like, damn, man, I was living in hell. Like, cause come on now, this is not living, man.
That's right.
This ain't living. All right, when you, man, the kingdom of heaven is gonna be nothing that we've ever fathomed. All right. So like just by comparison, man, once you die, you hit the spiritual realm, you gonna realize that this ain't living, man, and you gonna know the truth. You gonna know you an Israelite.
Yeah, you gonna realize that you was in pure hell.
Go ahead.
Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
That's right. This is not your rest, man. We supposed to be pushing in this truth, man. All right. In season and out of season, man. Being persistent. All right. Being diligent. All right. Doing the work.
Yeah, because if you're resting, then that's the opposite of being active.
It's the opposite of being lively.
Yeah, being lively, right.
That's right.
Because one of the definition is active.
Right. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted it shall destroy you even with a sword destruction.
That's right. And everything about this place is polluted, man. On a spiritual level, on a physical level, all right? On a physical level, the air is polluted, the food is polluted, all right? The soil is defiled, all right? And then on a spiritual level, morally, this place is through, all right? They allow all types of abominations, all right? They got the LGBTQ all the way to Z community, all right? And Esau, hey, they're not stopping. They're just going to keep pushing and keep waxing worse and worse until the Lord is ultimately going to destroy this place, man. All right? Matter of fact, there's going to be another blood moon come in July. And they said that this blood moon is going to be the longest. Could you get that in, I think it's Joel, the 2nd chapter or 3rd chapter, where it says that there shall be signs in heaven.
Kind.
All right, because the Lord, he's about ready to let loose, man. All right, this blood moon is just another sign that the Lord is about to allow massive death, all right, and destruction upon America. All right, and then before that, they had the eclipse, all right, which the next eclipse, the eclipse went through America, and then the next eclipse is going to go through America, and it made an X, all right, meaning that the Lord just is going to X out of America, all right. You got that? I think it's in Joel.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, because it says sign. Yeah, I'm trying to look for it. Back to precept. Yep, I got it. Okay. This is Joel 2:30, and I will show wonders in heaven and in the earth.
Yep, and the Lord, he's been showing wonders in heaven going into the chariots. All right, there's been massive amounts of so-called UFO, all right, sightings all over the world. All right, but Esau, he's done a good job with covering that up. All right, they don't cover that on the news. All right, they don't have public meetings speaking about the chariots, which are the holy angels. All right, those are signs, man, letting you know that Yahushua is about to come back. All right, and not only that, all right, there's been the eclipse. All right, then there's been the super blue blood moon in the beginning of this year in January. Now we're finna have another blood moon, but this blood moon is supposed to be the longest blood moon of the century. Go ahead.
It says, and I will show wonders in heaven and in the earth, blood,
all right,
and fire and pillars of smoke.
Yep.
And the sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood.
And the moon into blood. Go ahead.
Before the great and terrible day of the Lord to come.
Before that great and terrible day. All right. So the Lord, this super blue blood, the blood moon, this new one in July that's coming up. That's just another sign that Yahushua is one step closer.
Spirit, let me get this for you.
Con.
St. Luke 21, and I'm going to start at 25. And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations.
That's right.
With perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring, men's hearts failing them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh.
And that's the times that we living in, man. All right, in a nutshell, man. All right, the signs in heaven. All right, the perplexity of these other nations. All right, rising up. All right, there's been upwards of people. All right, there's been wars. Iran, all right, has been bombing Israel. Israel's been bombing Iran. All right, and the only nation that's allied with Israel, all right, is America. And everybody hates America, and everybody hates the fake sewer rats, all right, which claim they are the Jews. And all these nations, they're gathering up, all right, and they're about to ready to drop bombs on America and Israel, man. All right, so that's just telling you what time we living in, man. All right, the only thing we waiting for is Esau to roll on the children of Israel. All right, because that spirit is out there, man.
Wait on that RFID microchip.
I was just about to say
that RFID microchip.
That's a big prophecy, okay? That's how you know. That's how you know that the redemption and the destruction is right around the corner. Remember, the mark of the beast, the RFID microchip, is a big prophecy, man. Because all the other prophecies they're going to pursue right after that. World War III is not going to pursue until that mark of the beast is implemented. They're going to try to implement that mark of the beast. And that blockchain technology that's already they already have the infrastructure. It just, you know, the Lord is in the Lord's season to where He's going to push it. We say Esau, but it's really in the Lord's season when He's going to push that RFID. And we're seeing already all the stages are being set. Because there's still, you gotta understand, there's still going to be illusion of peace in that day. Okay, there's still going to be illusion of peace because they're all going to agree with the whore, for a season. They're all going to agree with America for a season to push that one world government. Already heard on RT there was talks about pretty much being a one world leader. That's what the elites want. They want a one world leader, so they can push their their agenda on the whole world at the same time. So there's going to be big events that's going to pursue in order to bring that mark of the beast in. It's going to be big ass terrorist attacks. They're going to have to crash society. A lot of people are going to have to die. So then more people are more willing and ready, okay, to take that chip. They're going to entice you, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a very intricate story, man. It's intricate, man, because, hey, man, that gradualism that Esau's pushing through, that's the Lord deals with that, you know, on the left-hand side. All right, so it's going to be, this chip is here, though. I mean, these prophecies are happening fast, man. All right, but at the same time, there's an intricate process that goes to it. All right, that's why you got to be ready.
And then the only ones that have learned that process is the servants of the Lord, okay? The Lord, he has told us, he has declared the end from the beginning, like the scriptures say. He has showed his secrets unto the servants, man.
Called for that earlier. I'm going to get in there. Amos 3:7. Surely Yahweh power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants the prophets.
Yeah, he will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto the servants and prophet. Yep. So obviously we have the secrets. The Lord told us what he was going to do. So that means we have to be the prophets. You will know at the end of the day when we get delivered. Hey man, because you could be a false prophet.
There are many out here.
Yeah, there's a lot of false prophets out here, man. A lot of false prophecies. Go ahead.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
So we're diligently measuring the time. We're measuring it with the scriptures, meaning the times that we're in, the different current world events that are happening. We're comparing spiritual things with spiritual things, right? Comparing physical things with physical things, which everything is spiritual, with the times that we're in, by the measuring stick, which is the scriptures, the Holy Scripture, the prophecies. Go ahead.
It says, when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before.
Yeah, like the brother, he's going into signs of the moon, the blood moon, which is talked about in the scriptures, or the breaking away of the American allies, which is talked about the scriptures, or the least of the flock drawing out these other nations, or the nations being built up, their nuclear military arsenal being built up for this last war, the war of Armageddon. So we see that. We see Ezekiel 37 taking place with the tribes. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, then...
That's Ezekiel 37, right? The tribe, the tribe sign? Yep, 16?
Yep.
Yep.
You want me to get it?
No, we have to get it. But we just see that. We see that prophecy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of prophecies. We see that the so-called white man's getting pulled out of power. We see Deuteronomy 30:7 taking place. Okay, we see Amos 9:11 taking place. Okay, we see a lot of prophecies taking place right before our eyes.
And these people don't know shit.
We see Ezekiel, what is that? Ezekiel 38 about Russia being a guard unto these other nations. We see that taking place. That's why America just can't go into Syria.
We see things are the way they were in the days of Noah, as it was in the days of Noah. You know.
Yep.
And we see that there's a lot of bread and circus. All right.
We see that RFID, the chip is here. It is not fully. The prophecy is not fully pushed yet.
Yeah, the hour of temptation is not quite here yet.
Yep. Go
All right.
ahead.
So it says, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Yeah, and how does the Lord visit this place? By tornadoes, by tempests, by storms, by uprising of the people, by earthquakes, by volcanic eruptions, by different signs in the heaven, by chariots, okay, by these prophecies coming to pass. The Lord raising up his men.
Yeah, that's how he began to visit, huh?
And the destruction of the 2/3. We're starting to see that these pseudo-Israelite groups, these groups that said that they believe in the Lord and teach the truth, we're starting to see they start getting judged. So we see it clearly, man. The Lord has given us that prudence, that vision. We're not the prophets of old called seers. Okay.
It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world.
Yep. See
then,
that's part of measuring the time diligently.
Well,
you have uproars. So, go ahead.
I was gonna say, well, look what's happening in Hawaii right now. All right, that's just one of the many signs that the Lord has shown with smoke and fire in the earth, man. All right, and then everybody forgot about the apocalyptic fires that was happening last year, 2017. All right, so this shit just brushes over these people.
Yeah,
man.
and then there's a lot of rioting in Greece and Germany, in France. France has a hella uprising of the people. They have hella terrorist attacks. There was just a terrorist attack maybe 2 days ago where a dude stabbed up. I think it might have been yesterday. A dude stabbed up 5 people. 1 person died. Okay, I think they said since 2016, over 200 terrorist attacks have befell terrorists. I mean, France.
France.
Okay.
Damn.
Straight cup.
Yeah, so here it is. All these things are going on around the planet Earth. And you simple ass Americans, you Babylonians, you know what I mean? The most wicked kingdom ever, you think ain't nothing coming here. But what the Most High doing, he's saving the best for last.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Because I was actually talking to this lady and her son. I was really talking to her son, and I was telling them that, that they brought up Trump and whatnot, and I was saying like geopolitics, you should get into it. All right, because right now there's trade wars, and then basically the taxes is going to go up on our food and whatnot. All right. And then basically, she was like, yeah, I know I should look into it. But I was just, they ain't going to look into it because, here's the point. I was, basically saying that, you Babylonians are not ever going to look into it unless it directly affects you.
It's going to be too late.
Then by then it's going to be too late.
And then by then it's just so much disinformation. You don't know what the hell is going on.
So much fake news,
It's so much fake news. The Lord has to actually give you that spiritual eye salve to be able to pick out all the meat from the bones, because you're going to get trapped up. Right? Just as you go into the scriptures, the prayer of David, that their table be made a snare. So the Lord, he sets up stumbling blocks and snares and pits for you people. And a woman going to geopolitical. these niggas out. No. They don't know what's going on. They're gonna listen to the so-called white man soothe them back to sleep. Rock them back to sleep. Oh, everything's gonna be all right. The economy is booming. Tax break, Trump tax breaks. You have the jobs are going up. We brought 200,000 jobs in the month of May back to the economy. The economy is thriving. Okay, we're gonna have another tax break. Okay, we're gonna do tax reform. All this tax. This whole time, man, nothing but war happening. Nothing but uprising of the people. Go ahead.
You got a precept?
Yeah, this 1 Thessalonians 5. I'm gonna go straight to the point in 3. For when they shall say peace and safety,
and people are saying that peace and safety, like Iran, it's like in North Korea, they destroyed one of their nuclear testing sites.
right?
They stopped their so-called nuclear program. Oh, look at Trump! Look what Trump did. He brought the Koreans together. They stopped the nuclear program. We don't have to worry about Korea. No, that's false. That's false advertisement.
That's what you call the calm before the storm.
Exactly. That's what you call peace and safety before sudden destruction. Go ahead.
Yep, that's prophecy. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety.
So when they shall say peace and safety, America's thriving. Okay, America. We're gonna make America great again. All these nations have. There's nuclear disarmament. There isn't gonna be no nuclear disarmament. Okay. You think North Korea, Kim Jong-un said mission complete. They don't have to test any more missiles.
Yep.
He said that, 3 weeks ago? He said mission complete, and that was pretty much a play on Donald Trump saying mission complete. Okay? He's pretty much making fun of you. All right, but you people in America don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know what's going on. You watch Cartoon News Network, CNN.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
It says, then sudden destruction cometh upon them.
Yep.
As travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Yeah, like that woman, she has a child. She knows she has a child, but then it just hits her. All of a sudden, her water breaks. She goes into contractions. Okay, and then those contractions, they get more and more what's the word? They get more and more intensified at the time of the baby. The breach comes in. The baby breaches her vagina and comes out. So that's how America's going to happen. There's so much tension, but you don't even know. America doesn't even know that it's 9 months pregnant. It's 12 months pregnant. Okay, that motherfucking baby about to drop at any given moment. Okay, go ahead.
2nd Ezra 16 and 37. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack.
Yeah, the plagues are talking about the plagues that are going to befall the planet Earth. Okay, well, let's talk about some of the plagues. These different wild diseases that people catch. That those diseases are going to be pushed and released upon you people by the elites.
Yep, biochemical warfare.
Yep, biochemical warfare. Okay, different strains not strains of different bacteria, different flu viruses that are by so-called what's it called? Antibiotics. They can't kill. Okay, newly strains of diseases. Famine. Famine's part of those plagues.
That's right.
Famine. That's going to be a great destruction. That's going to be a great judgment. Different wild beasts that are going to change their nature, their positions out of the woods. Okay.
The opioid epidemic.
Oh man, that's just being on drugs. Everybody being through. Okay.
Says, behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son.
You see that? So these plagues are going to befall the earth very quick, very rapid. You're not going to even know. It's going to happen. It's going to literally happen instantaneously. Even though the Lord is showing you the signs, we see the signs. Even though the Lord is showing us the signs right now, okay? It's going to come upon you. Go ahead.
Yeah, it says, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb.
That's them contractions. That's them contractions, because them contractions they start dilating. They start getting they start increasing in rate, so to speak. Okay, they start increasing in rate. It might be 5 minutes in between each other. They start getting 2 minutes, 1 minute, 30 seconds, and then the baby comes out. Okay, that's how it's going to happen here in America. It's going to just be a domino effect, but it's going to be very very fast, very rapid. Okay, because look, we were talking about that mark of the beast. That mark of the beast, when that comes, you're gonna start seeing a lot of uprising of people. They're gonna have to declare martial law.
Yeah, the Lord's gonna speed it up. He's gonna speed up time.
Yep, for the elect's sake.
Yep.
So the Lord, He's speeding up the prophecies for the elect's sake. Okay, go ahead.
Says, which pains when the child cometh forth.
Hey, no pictures, please. No videos. We just ask kindly. We're not a zoo. Go ahead.
Which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment.
They slack not a moment. Go ahead.
Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth.
Yep. These prophecies are not going to be slack. They talk about in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side.
Man. So the world is going to mourn. You people are going to mourn here. Okay. You gonna wish you was one of these homeless men out here. They living good, man. Out here by the beach, getting goodies from their fellow so-called white people, walking around barefoot. It ain't gonna be like that, man. It's gonna be martial law troops. Okay, it's gonna be Gurkha troops. It's gonna be foreign troops coming up in the land. It's gonna be different factions of the government fighting in between each other. It's gonna be different militia groups rising up, trying to take power. Okay, the chip is gonna be here. It's gonna be just chaos. There's gonna be pandemics, epidemics. Okay, biological warfare is gonna be waged on you people. Okay, these different newly weapons that have been created by the so-called white man, so he can restore order. It's gonna be used. Go ahead.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Woe meaning destruction. So woe unto the world, all those who dwell in the world. And this is going to befall the whole world, primarily here in America. That's going to take place the greatest and the last judgment of the planet Earth.
Man, it smells like shit out here, man.
Esau came. Go ahead, bro.
It says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh.
Mm-hmm.
And one people shall stand up to fight against another.
Yeah, race wars, faction wars, class wars. Go ahead.
And swords in their hands.
Swords is the modern day sword is a gun.
Mm-hmm. Like in that Childish Gambino video, how they had all them weapons and guns. He had the automatic. All right. Then after that, after he used the gun, They put it away in a napkin. All right, just showing you that, you know, basically telling you that all these people, they have guns, man. All right, it's in the constitutional right. All right, so a lot of these people, all right, a lot of these so-called Edomites, they have guns in their house. So how much more when all hell break loose? All right, that's the first thing they're gonna go to. All right, that's gonna be their foundation that they go to. All right, the men of the Lord, they're gonna run to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right, but these jakes out here, these niggas in these hoods and these Edomites, they're gonna run to their guns. All right, then there's gonna be race riots, people getting shot up. All right, they're definitely gonna go against the police. All right, because first off, in the hoods, a lot of these neighborhood people out here, they know the police by name. All right, these people in these hoods, they talk about the police. Oh, Officer Woo Wop and Officer him. All right, don't you think when all hell break loose, people got vendettas? They gonna grab their gun. All right, they're gonna go to war with the police, and that's going. Hey, pertaining to 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, where it says there shall be 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. And that word insurrection goes into upwards of the people, all right, against the government. All right. So in every city, there's gonna be a trash cans lit on fire. All right, garbage cans lit on fire. All right, and there's gonna be people getting put to death. All right, I know these Edomites, man. All right, they're dirty, man.
Is that it on that, bro?
Yeah, that shit on that. Bro.
Yeah. Continue in 16 and 17.
It says, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
They said this should be like madman, sparing none.
Yeah,
That's the spirit that Esau coming in Revelation 12 and 12. All right, continue out, because we're going to go. Then should be known whom I chosen. That's the point I'm looking for.
It says, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire.
Hey, they should be known who are my chosen. All right? Because it is going to be revealed, because see, there's a whole bunch of different Israelite camps, you know. You know, you got, of course, you got Great Millstone, you got the IUIC, you know what I mean, the different sects. All right, but it's going to be coming to a point in time where it's going to be known who just, the men of the Lord, ain't going to be no title. You know, ain't gonna be no you know what I mean, no name on it. It's just gonna be these are the men of the Lord. You're gonna know who the chosen are. And because the Lord's gonna give certain of his men spiritual power, all right, power to heal, okay? Power to what? According to Isaiah the 59th chapter, okay? To what? To when the devil come in like a madman, you know? And that's how it's gonna be. You're gonna know who the men of the Lord are in that time. All right, and the Lord is making it evident now who his men are. You know, because the men who are lively, the men who are putting it all on the line for his name's sake. But yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that's it on that, bro. We gonna start wrapping up. Get Matthew 10 and 11. Start there.
St. Matthew 10.
It's so through, man.
Same dude that was awesome.
It's Esau, man. Folly. Pure folly.
St. Matthew 10 and 11. And into whatsoever city or town you shall enter.
So whatsoever city or town that you should enter, so the Most High, Yahweh Shema Shai, he sent his prophets into cities and towns. Okay, go ahead.
Yep, it says, and into whatsoever city or town you shall enter, inquire who in it is worthy, and there shall abide, and there abide till ye go thence.
Yeah, so we inquire by what? We inquire about his words. We push the word out and we inquire who's worthy in this city. Who's a worthy man that the Lord has found fit to give him this word, man. Okay?
And when ye come into a house, salute it.
Salute it. Okay, you come to a house, you come to a man, salute it. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 13. If the house be worthy, let your peace come upon it. But if it be not worthy, let your peace return to you.
Yep, go ahead.
And whosoever shall not receive you nor hear your
So
word.
whoever's not going to receive you or hear these words, because that back then in Jerusalem and throughout Asia Minor, when the different disciples were going two to two, they were going into different houses that were in churches. They were inquiring who's worthy in the house. They would stay at the house. They would break down the scriptures. So we're doing that, but we're doing that on the highways and the hedges. We're seeing other brothers from different cities that the Lord has woken up. We'll go there. Certain brothers go to different cities and visit different brothers. Okay, to inquire if it's worthy. Okay, go ahead.
Whosoever shall not receive you nor hear your word.
So whoever is not going to receive or hear this word, we've been down here at Monterey, and we can tell that Monterey is just through. Okay, it's done. Go ahead.
When you depart out of that house or city,
When you depart out of that house or that city, okay, we're in the city of Monterey, and all we have is opposition, and we know, it's a small town, but we know that the Lord's not dealing with Monterey. All right, you got a brother here in Monterey. The Lord said, what, two of a family, one of a city. Okay, go ahead.
shake off the dust of your feet.
So we're shaking off the dust of this place, man. Okay? We're shaking the dust off this place. We're not going to be back here. This place is condemned in the spirit, okay? So Monterey and the surrounding cities are through. The word has already gone out. The Lord already had a certain amount of men and women come here to hear this to get condemned. Yeah, where the goddamn cops at, man? That nigga probably got put to death. The cop that arrested us, man, you gotta think like that, man. And the spirit probably had it. He went back home, beat his wife. He got locked up, probably getting plagued in the mind. He didn't want to come in. He didn't want to. No, I ain't gonna come in. I ain't coming in on Sunday. He getting plagued. One of the brothers killing him in his dream. These simple ass niggas. There's nothing but simple-minded niggas out here, man. So death and destruction to the city of Monterey. We shook off the dust. Go ahead.
Yep, verse 15. Verily, I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah.
Sodom and Gomorrah that was destroyed by thermonuclear fire for freaks, faggots, and homosexuals. Go ahead.
Yep. And it says, verily I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment than for that city.
Yeah, so this city is done. Ultimately, all America is going to be destroyed.
That's right.
Okay, all the landmass of America is going to be destroyed. Goddamn America.
That's right.
Okay, not God bless America, goddamn America. And you see the old Edomite through. Yeah, get the camera on this through ass Edomite. So that's the spirit of America. Through, done. Just a leech on society. Okay, everything down here is a leech on society. Don't want to get a job, don't want to work. Okay, just want to beg. Okay, that's the spirit of America, man. Yeah. All right, don't want to get a job. Why don't you so-called white people get jobs, man?
Yeah, out here begging.
Out here begging. So the spirit already has it. This place is done. It's through. Okay. Okay. The spirit of America's done.
America's finished.
So if brothers got any closing words, man?
Hey, man. Death to America. All right, death to the nigga woman. All right. And Kwame Yashala.
Kwame Bakiyar Yashala. Okay.
We're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Rakakwadash.
Hey, double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the elect. We're going to keep on pushing. We're almost out of this bitch.
Shalom.
Shalom.